Hey guys, thanks for dropping by the studio today. Why don't you pull up a chair, get comfortable here. A couple things in this video I'd like to cover that I think are going to be of great interest to you. First of all, everybody wants to write great music and they wonder, well, how would I come up with great music? Well, I think I've got some ideas here that will really get you well along the road into writing great music and to write it quickly here. And there's really a big secret to that. And the secret is get ready. Now, what do I mean by get ready? Well, of course, let's get down to the very basics of what I'm talking about in getting ready. Basically, anything that you do in life, you get ready for. If you're going to take a trip in the car, you go ahead and make sure that the car is filled up with gas, the tires are all inflated, and you're all just all set to go. You're ready to go, get in the car, and take your trip. If you're going to eat breakfast, what do? You get ready. You go ahead and get all the food out on the table, get everything prepared, and you're ready to eat breakfast. Well, it's the same with music. Are you ready to write music? I think the quicker that you can be ready and have things ready to go as far as writing music, the quicker that your ideas will flow out of you and you'll be able to capture them and keep them. Now, am I the greatest songwriter? No. But I've written lots and lots of songs, and over the years I think I've come up with a solution. Now this works for me. It may not work for you, but I really think if you look into my workflow, you'll understand, well, why that really, hey Chris, that works great for you. So consider what I'm talking about and maybe consider it for yourselves here. Are you really ready? Let's get down to, again, another basic aspect. Suppose you like to write on your guitar. Is your guitar ready? Does your guitar have good strings on it? Is it in tune? Is it in the case under the bed? Now, personally, I like to write on an instrument. A lot of times I'll write on a keyboard or I'll write on a guitar or something like that just to give me some musical ideas right off the bat. So I don't keep my guitars in my cases. Now people say, oh, that's a big no-no, and I certainly understand if you've got kids running around or pets or something like that, but put it in a stand off to the side and have it protected, or just have your case ready to go, so all you have to do is just open it up and pull your guitar out. But I just like having it right here, right in the stand, so I can just grab it. Now let me go one step further. Is that guitar ready to play and plugged in and everything? Now, in my studio I have a mixer here, and I like to have a mixer. I don't necessarily use it to mix my songs. I mix in the computer in the box like everybody else does. But this way I can have my guitar already plugged in and ready to go. So I pick up my guitar, I push a button or two, I go ahead and my program's booted up while I'm getting comfortable in my chair here and taking a sip of my morning coffee or whatever you guys like to do, and in just a couple of seconds I'm ready to go ahead and lay down a guitar track. So I'm instantly ready. It's like if you're getting ready for that trip to go visit a relative or something like that, you're going to pack your bags and that. You can go ahead and spend all day getting ready for the trip, or if you're organized and you go with your suitcase and pull out your socks and pull out your pants and everything and go ahead and pack them in an order, you can be ready instantly and basically spend less time getting ready and more time on the trip and visiting your friends or your relatives. So that's the same thing here. If I can reduce my get ready time, then I can go ahead and spend all my time basically making music and writing music and coming up with those great ideas. Now the other thing is take this into how you're organized even within your computer. Are all your folders and everything that you store your audio on, all your projects, are they organized in such a way that you can go ahead and record something and then put it and have it organized? It may not be a finished song. Say you don't even want to start and do a song, but you just got some great musical ideas. So do you have a place in your computer to where you can store those folders? Now what I like to do is I'll have some audio folders and I may date them. I may say, okay, these are folders after a certain month or a certain year, or this folder I may just label it as musical ideas. And occasionally I'll go through that folder, and if I feel that there's just a bunch of junk in there, I may pitch it, but usually there isn't. Usually there's some great ideas in there, and I'm glad that I've saved them. But I can go to this one particular folder and know, well, this is just ideas, and I'm going to sift through that, and maybe I'll pull out one and expand on it. If I'm going through all my audio folders and everything, then I find that I'm just trudging through everything. It's kind of like trying to find, if you had all your clothes in one particular drawer or one area or just in one big pile, and say you just wanted a pair of socks, well, if they're all mixed in with your shirts and your pants and everything like that, you're going to spend time digging through all that just to find the right pair of socks. Now, if I'm getting ready to write a song and I just want to pull up a quickly created file that I've already done, I've got it organized to where I can go ahead and go to that particular folder like I was saying, and I can pull it out, extract it, and move on from there. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on and make some music. Why spend time just getting ready all the time? Get these things organized, get things down to a template. When I make videos here, I have to get ready. I have to set up the microphone, I have to set levels, I have to set the camera, I have to get my lighting going here. So these are all things that can take time, and I really don't want to spend my time doing that. I want to spend the time making a video so I can pass on this information to you guys. That's really what I'm looking to do here. I'm not looking to just get ready all my life. I mean, that's crazy here. So I've created steps that make things like that, make that sort of easier. I've got my lights already set up, so all I have to do is walk and turn them on. My mic is plugged in. I leave my mic plugged in all the time. I've got a spare channel in my mixer that it's ready to go. All I have to do is pull up my software, route it into my software, hit record, and there I go. I've got my tripod for my camera all set out. It's ready to go. Just in any aspect, I just recommend that you really think about it a little harder. And what do you do to get ready here? If you're going to go out and mow the lawn, well, you got to get the lawnmower ready. Make sure it's filled up with gasoline. The same with music. If you really break it down to its basic, the most basic ideas, what is it that you do that takes you to get ready, and why does it take you so long to do that? Well, figure out those exact ideas here of what you have to do, and learn to streamline them. For me, like I say, it may not work for you, but I like having a mixer here so I can have things patched. I like leaving my instruments out. I like having everything just ready to go at an instant. So when I walk into my studio, and speaking of home studios, isn't that why we have a home studio? Because we don't have to get ready and drive across town and go record someplace else. And also I understand the convenience of being able to record at home, and the cost associated with that are a lot cheaper than paying somebody else to record. But the idea is you can have things always on the ready here. So that's it, guys. I'm just really wanted to cover this particular item here. This is really the secret for getting ideas down quickly, and that is be ready. Hey, thanks for stopping by the studio. You guys are welcome anytime. Remember to check out the other videos. You can do that by subscribing. We'll see you in the next video.